Pops Chimps is where you need to get every single pop in a Chimps game using just one tower. Today we're going to be doing this with the Avatar of Wrath. I have heard that going up to around 140 all pops is possible, but I would rather not have my sanity removed from my body. So today we're just going to settle with the 95 rounds, which are usually in Chimps, and then we'll decide if we actually want to do. Actually, no, we're not going to do around 140 because I tried it myself in the background, but I kept being pierce capped at around 103. Geraldo, you're going to be placed down, and you're going to be our means of camo detection for early on for our druid here. Otherwise, we're not going to be making it past round 24. Hard thorns so that we can pop leads, and some druid reach so that we can reach even further. We now have 120% arm length. Art of Vengeance for that attack speed bonus, and then Druid of Wrath, as long as it's attacking, it will keep increasing in its attack speed. Though, like with anything else when it comes to reactive bonuses, it does have a cap on it. So you can't just keep going forever when it comes to attacking things, and it will crash your computer. There is a hard cap on it. I'm not too sure what that cap is, though, but I know that there is just a cap on it, okay? I'm not capping. Druid of Wrath, you are very, very soon, but let's get through these pinks first. Yeah, we set the Druid on strong so that we're always targeting the strongest, most balloon on the screen, so we don't have those pink balloons escaping the track. Or more scarily, yellow balloons. Heart of Thunder, so we can reach very, very far away with our lightning. Purple's results may vary. Normally for round 24 you put down a stack of old nails at the end of a trap, but because this is all pops, we're going to need to put some invisibility potion on our druid here. Heart of Thunder is not good against purples, but do not worry, our thorns, our default attack, will be able to make quick work of them, no problem. Yeah, this is where Heart of Thunder excels at, just a load of pops at the same time with a high amount of pierce. But the only stupid thing about Heart of Thunder is that where it arcs is completely random, it feels like. You can't rely on it just to target the first most balloons. No, it just has to arc off and does its own thing. Not waste any more invisibility potions until later on when we get the extra range and, well, actually extra range, and then after that extra range and camo damage increase. We can now by default pop camo balloons. Speaking of camo balloons, you shall not pass. Let's put down another monkey village because we want call to arms, but we also want some primary training, and if we need it, primary mentoring for some glue gunner support. Yes, glue gunner support. You've seen the thumbnail, you know what's going to be included in this video. It's certainly not going to be an absolute zero, that's going to still pops. Regrows are going to be a problem, particularly round 79, where we're going to need some regrow blocker villages around the map so that we don't encounter the issue of regrows every single time we try and do this map, for goodness sakes. So where are we at now? Let's get Pop Lust, and then we're going to upgrade Geraldo once he reaches near level 8. Let's go and do it now. Then put Jerry's hot sauce on the poplar so that we can pop the first Moab of the game. Do we need pickles? Probably, but when we get Avatar of Wrath, we don't want the pickles, because then we decrease your attack speed. When it gets more powerful, the more balloons that there are. Let's set our sights now on a engineer here, and don't you dare let any lead balloons while the foam is still inside the lock. Thank you very much. Because if you don't know, cleansing foam can pop lead balloons, which is not good for an all pops challenge unless this is doing all of the pops, which I presume would be impossible to do. Once we get overclock, we'll see if we can afford Avatar of Wrath next, but if we're going to need it, we're going to have to put some villages down to stop these regrows from regrowing once they take damage. I've seen someone in the Balloons Tower Event 6 Index Discord post a all pops chimps around 140 with Avatar of Wrath on End of the Road. Yeah, I'm not joking. You can join the Discord and see it for yourself. It's like How goddamn crazy is that? And this as well. Overclock and pickles. Oh, we should get the Cherry sauce when we can get 25 more. Just like that. Since we cannot afford both Ultra Boost and Avatar of Wrath in the 100 rounds that we have, we need to make a decision here. And since the video says Avatar of Wrath, we're going to go with Avatar of Wrath. Thank you very much. Yeah, thanks to Pickles, we're making much lighter work of ceramics and Moabs here. Like, they are not going anywhere further on the map now that we do have Pickles at our disposal on the Druid itself. We could enhance our Pop Plus capabilities by putting an Alchemist near it or other Pop Plus to increase its attack speed. But you know what will take away from that factor? The all Pops aspect, because they will also steal Pops. If you didn't know, towers attack balloons, confirmed. You heard it here first on Flare Balloons. Towers, which are monkeys, or it could be a monkey piloting the bomb tower, or the attack shooter, or the spike battery, anything along those lines. There is always a monkey inside of everything. It's like that meme where it's like, everything is cake. Well, in Balloons Tower Defense 6 cake, Balloons Tower Defense 6? Balloons Tower Defense cake. Oh dear. That's an idea of Ninja Kiwi's next game. Balloons Tower Defense cake. Everything is cake. Opponents cake. But the maps are all cake. It's all made out of cake programming. And the employees, well, they're all fed with cake. BFB, you shall be smited by the power of cake. Just like that. By the power of, well, that. I do want to make round 62 just a bit easier so we don't have any Pierce issues with the Heart of Thunder Estuary. So that's why we're going to get an MIB at this given point in time. So what's going to be next on our agenda? I am thinking of some regrow blockers, but at the same time I do want to put them in range of other villagers so that then we can extend the range and just make them just a tad bit cheaper. So we're going to put some there. Going to put some up here. Yeah, I think that's a good choice. Put some up here. Oh, we've lost our overclock there. Put one over here. And then we're going to put one at the beginning of the map so that if any of them get chucked back by the creepy idols, which will also be a thing we'll put down later on, we won't have to worry about said factors. Although we do have this round to worry about, which is annoying. Round 63! And some things never change! Like this sends a clear message to you balloons. Do not go past mid defenses, thank you very much. I hope this actually works though. If not, we're gonna have to restart this round again. Just like all the other times. Again. Excuse me? Oh, you're on strong. That's probably why they actually leaked, because we're trying to target all the ceramics all of the time. I promise you, we will do it at some point, but until then, we will struggle. We will do the thing called struggling, which is what every Balloons Tower Defense 6 player at some point has done with a challenge, is struggle. But that is the path in which we must take to succeed. Never underestimate the power of determination. That is how us as people are able to progress forward when it comes to trials of utmost difficulty. Is to keep persevering until you can get the right wombo combo down to ensure that you'll be able to get through this scenario. And in this case, we're still on strong, but we managed to succeed. That is the power of perseverance. You go back to the ways of the old and you'll be able to actually do it. Stuff in the future, no, that's no good. You see all the stuff that you see online. You see all the stuff like AI, that's no good. The traditional way, that's proper way. You want to go proper way, because proper way benefits not just you, but everyone else. And if you benefit not just yourself, but everyone around you, that's a symbiotic relationship you got going on over there. And my American accent is what I need in order to persevere through this. and ensure we can get every single pop. With just our one druid here who somehow has lost his prickles. How dare you lose your prickles around these parts? I'll give you back your prickles whether you want them or not. It is my right to bear arms. Lightning and sticks, that's what I need. For the power of physicality and unreality, we shall succeed in this scenario. These fortified regrow ceramics and also camouflaged as well, they stand no chance against our might. That is what it means to be a true patriot. How dare you question my authority? When I say this, we will succeed in this scenario. There will be no regrow balloon that shall regrow to the point of out of control. And yes, I will continue doing this until I deem so otherwise. Okay, let's get back to the video. This town ain't big enough for the 10,000 of us. What town has room for that many people? I mean, capital cities have a lot of room for people. Take Tokyo, for example. They have millions of people in that city. And on the outskirts as well, don't forget about that. Hundreds of millions live in the country of Japan, and I'm surprised I know what the country of Japan is since I only know 3 other countries. Canada, Mexico, and the moon. Wow, I stuck that mud glue from the start as well. Bloody hell, I like that. Because it goes through it if it still has PS left to consume. Yeah, we just stick with bigger globs because we want to glue more than 1 Moab at a time per shot. Thank you very much. One hoe I've always had when it comes to recording is if I look back on my recording software and it says start recording rather than stop recording. I did that once for quite a difficult 2TC. I can't remember which one it was, but it's like, oh crap. I didn't even record me doing that. Well, I guess we'll have to do this all over again and go through that agony again of doing that scenario. F-U-N. No, I'm not saying F-U, I'm saying F-U-N. That spells fun. The Third Amendment is honestly a load of crap. Because think about it when that amendment was made. You fired 1 shot and it takes you minutes to reload your musket. But nowadays, you can fire hundreds of bullets every minute, and it's like, it's the same rules, but since back then, it's the right to bear arms. And people in the US don't see what that causes to a country. Everyone has the right to bear arms. Smickety smack, yes, you feel safer, but guess what? The murderer also feels safer because they have the same means to defeat you as you have to protect yourself against them. Okay, this is our last purchase outside Geraldo purchases in order to help us get through the rounds. A little bit of glue strike to ensure we do extra damage. Round 76 incoming. And we will be able to go through the scenario because of the fact that we have regrow blocker villagers everywhere. But can we do it? Can we? Obviously we can. I love an evil laugh. It makes me feel more sinister and more powerful. These helium-inflated behemoths, you have no chance. Once we get the avatar of Wrath. I always get the 2 of those mixed up because Bane is Wrath. You heard it here first, folks. I'm making this stuff up on the spot. Round 78, same issues as round 76, minus the regrow aspect when it comes to these hordes of ceramics. And honestly, I prefer it that way. BFB smells bad, and also we have a bird on the way. I'm trying to do my best Pat impression here. I don't think it's as good as I think it sounds. It's probably not even that good whatsoever, to be honest. I can do certain deep voice characters, but not all of them. because then people will have opportunities to be able to shine in those particular areas if they have the speciality to be able to voice that particular character. And this is a load of crock. It is time to summon the creepy idols. Dun dun dun. Yeah, Glue Strike is really helping out when it comes to doing some extra damage, but again, I feel like we are nowhere near close enough to beating this round. It seems like they're still repopulated in certain areas. Like, there's some little gaps here and there, and because they're being glued, it means that they can still travel kind of fast. And we use more Glue Strike opportunities if we use it early on in the round, and then mid-round, and then late in the round. I just hope there's not too many regrows happening here, because for goodness sakes, we're gonna run into more bloody Pierce over. Oh, we're getting close to the end here. If you're new to the channel and wonder why I dislike yellow balloons, well, the amount of times we have died to one, I hope that gives you a bit of a vague idea as to why I don't like yellow balloons. It's nothing to do with their color or anything like that. It's just down to the sheer fact that we keep losing to them. Please take all of them down. Gosh, it has to be 2 little ones, isn't it? At least we died to something else this time. They keep finding room to repopulate. Can we do this, though? We need to use that other Glue Strike. And is it good? Is it okay? I hate all these regrow rainbows, honestly. This is sometimes the killer of certain runs. All these numbers. And the fact that they can regenerate themselves like if there's some kind of Super Saiyan. Now it's just the rest of this round. Number 45 behemoths. Excellent. Round 80. We no longer have to worry about round 79 ever again. Well, at least in this video anyways. There are other videos in which we have to encounter round 79 again and again. Some things never change. Also, we're 20k away from the Avatar of Wrath. Go through the ZMG. This is where having Glue Strike is very handy because all of our attacks are relatively weak. Having that +2 damage on a tower like this is pretty cool, I'm not going to lie. We need all of the damage amplifiers that we can have. Minus the fact that those damage amplifiers can also do damage against balloons. 0-0. Also, getting that is a mistake. Don't ever get sentry guns on a all-pop chimps challenge. You can go with a bottom path if you wanna, but they won't do anything for you unless you need to rely on the foam. Get absolutely smacked on round 81. Round 82, are we going to have any concerns on this round? There's still these fortified Moabs, which are a bit of a concern. Use a Glue Strike so we can do extra damage, and that is round. Excellent. If you go too far looking to the bottom left, we're going to have issues here, Pop Lost. When they're around 90% of the way through the track. There's still a bit of a track though. Not a concern. If they're here, it's alright. If they're over here where my mouse is, then that is an OSHIT matter. Okay, we've lost our creepy idol, so if we need to put one down, we can do so, but we've only got one at our disposal. But if we were to put one down, it'd probably be on the left side of that, so that we probably have a chance of being able to send back some lingering ceramics if they're able to make their way to that part of the track. I'm hoping that with these ceramics and then these Moabs as well, we'll have enough money put together to be able to put... Oh, we got it now. We have got the tower which is mentioned in the title of the video. It is now not a lie, especially since we've now gone through the round. So, no more pickles are required, because there's actually a downgrade for the Avatar of Wrath as we get more powerful. We already get the bonus damage from the sheer factor of the RBE that's on the round itself. Next up, we have the right to call to arms. I know I talk a lot about like the US and how stupid it can be. Oh, here's another stupid thing. It's like whenever you get injured and you need to go to the hospital, it's like you're in a huge amount of debt because of the fact that you went to a hospital in order to, I don't know, fix that broken bone of yours. So it's like, no matter what you do, there's some kind of punishment for doing that. Whereas like in the UK, you pay a certain amount of money every year, and then you can go to the NHS and get treatment. Although the only issue nowadays is with the NHS, there's a huge waiting list because our government is so stupid it cannot do anything right. Round 89 is nearly coming to a close, and we're nearly there actually. So you can see the problem with Avatar of Wrath is it does lack Pierce at times, and with that comes a lot of uncertainty as to whether or not we can actually do a round DDTs. Let's use some glue strike to increase the damage we can do to them. Going to get call to arms next, and then some relentless glue. Then if we do have the money left over, we'll get glue storm. Just that way we can ensure we have that extra damage on at almost every single given point in time. No, we cannot afford ultra boost, and we can't afford homeland defense as well at this given point in the game. Although somebody probably be like, well, if we don't spend on anything else, including like invisibility potion and Jerry's fire, when you get down to the last red balloon from the bag, you might just be able to buy it in time. And I say, what effect does that have in the game at that given point in time? I've basically won if there was just one red balloon left. Round 94. Is it the third biggest RBE round in the game? Like, round 98 is definitely the biggest RBE round. Then round 96. I'm not too sure if it's like round 100 or round 95 that is the third biggest. I'm definitely sure that round 98 and round 96 are the biggest ones. So we're going to use call to arms when it comes to the hilarious amount of DDTs on the field. And when I say hilarious, I mean annoying, because in so many scenarios, round 95 is the killer of certain scenarios. Just because of the sheer number of fast black property, lead property, camo property behemoths that go very, very, very fast. Not quite as fast as a pink balloon, but it's the equivalent of a pink balloon when it comes to the Moab class balloons. And there goes them. Okay. That is round 95. I'm hoping do not pull any tricks on me, game. So, Geraldo, let us put down that invisibility potion, and then once we get to a point, then... But does anything else need invisibility potion? Not really. The only reason why I stuck to this so that it can hit DDTs just that little bit sooner once they go down here. Glue Storm. Now there's no reason to hold back on the glue ability usage in the remainders of this game. If you were doing all parts around 140 chimps, then like you wouldn't go call to arms, or you would just stick with Moab glue and probably just stick with glue strike as well, and just try and beeline it for ultra boost over homeland defense. Yes, in the short term it might be more difficult to get it, but in the long run you are really benefiting from it, really benefiting from it. So put you down here, put you down over here, and Geraldo will go up to level 20 at the end of this round. If we ever do get to it, Moabs. There they go. And now Geraldo's shop is complete. Look at this. 4 creepy idols on the map at the same time. What is this? This is round manipulation and Geraldo's health, honestly. Alright, call to arms and glue storm. We are soon to be making our way to the exit of this scenario. No pops. No pops. You better remain that way, otherwise I'm gonna be mad. No, not that, but just mad as an emotion. Is mad even an emotion? Now I'm questioning myself. I can become mad, and that is another word for angry or furious. Oh yeah, but just like the Avatar of Wrath, very angry. Okay, Geraldo 0, Engineer Monkey 0, Glue Gunner 0, Glue Gunner 0, Creepy Idol 0. What about these villagers? Are they also 0? I think so. Right, what other useless things can we put down? Oh yeah, let's put some pickles down on these glue gunners because that's gonna give them pops. No, they're not gonna give them pops. Would you look at that? Look at the destruction of this. And yeah, it would suck if they actually do get pops thanks to having pickles. So what was your mistake? Well, I put pickles on my non-lethal glue gunners and then they became lethal. You know, just the odd thing here. Just the odd thing here and there. Could have put that on there. And let's just do that because why not? It gives you some extra range, which is rather bizarre, but you know what? We'll just go with it. And what we have here is the finale of this video. Is our last opponent going to be a yellow balloon? Probably was. And look at that very useful instant monkey. It's a man with a hard hat. Also, that hard hat is yellow. This game really hates me. So there we go, folks. That is an all pops round 100 scenario. Yeah, round 140 is definitely possible, but I'm not going to try and make myself suffer through that scenario. That requires a Chinook and everything. So thank you all so much for watching, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed this video. And if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give me a like, comment if you've not done so already, and subscribe for more videos like this. I would say the only thing that I don't want you to recommend to me is a round 140 scenario of this particular tower. I don't fancy suffering going through that scenario. So just keep that in mind, okay? Okay? I hope so. I'm not going to do it, okay? Thank you all so much for watching. If you want to support me in any way, shape or form, aside from the usual channel stuff, then please be sure to use my creator support code whenever you are in the store itself. You see all of this? You see all of this? Well, if you already got some things, then that's fine, but you can get yourself some race passes or some instant monkey packs or some more money inside the game so that you can get that massive, humongous collection of banana farmers that you've always wanted. So thank you all so much for watching, everyone, and take care of yourselves.